Who is the creature? What is its nature? What are its limits? And what are its needs? For centuries, from ancient philosophy to sacred scriptures, humanity has grappled with these profound questions. Today, we journey together into the mysteries of creation, the meaning of freedom, and our relationship with the Creator. Prepare to dive deep into an exploration of existence that challenges the very core of our understanding. The nature of the creature. A creature, at its essence, is something created, fashioned by another, a being that cannot create itself. It is born out of the will and material of its maker. In the book of Genesis, we read, Genesis 2 verse 7. Then the Lord God formed the man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living being. This simple yet profound act underscores a universal truth. Every creature is dependent on its source. Whether we consider the intricate structure of a cell or the majestic expanse of a mountain range, nothing exists without the guiding hand of its origin. This dependency is not a mark of weakness, but a sign of interconnected design, a reminder that creation is an ongoing, relational process. Even when we marvel at the complexity of life, it is clear that our existence is defined by the boundaries set by our Creator. Like a painter with a limited palette or a sculptor working with a specific block of marble, every creature is shaped by the materials and intent bestowed upon it. The capacity of creatures. What, then, is the capacity of these creatures? The answer is striking in its simplicity. It is limited. Just as a craftsman uses different materials to create pots with varying functions, so too are human abilities determined by the nature of our creation. The Bible reminds us, Romans 9 verse 21, the potter has power over the clay to make one vessel for honor and another for dishonor. Consider this. A craftsman may craft two pots, one from resilient metal and one from fragile clay. The metal pot might hold water under pressure, while the clay pot, though delicate, might serve a ceremonial purpose. Similarly, each human being is born with unique attributes, shaped not only by personal talent, but also by the inherent limitations of our material nature. But herein lies the paradox. Although we are limited by the body that created us, humanity has been granted something extraordinary: faith. Through faith, even a creature as frail as a human can transcend its natural limits. Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It is not through our own power that we achieve greatness, but through reliance on a power far greater than ourselves, a power that comes from the Creator. This interplay between our inherent limitations and the transformative power of faith is what has driven human progress for millennia. It is the spark that ignites innovation, compassion, and a relentless pursuit of truth. We are reminded that while our abilities are finite, our potential is boundless when anchored in something greater than ourselves. The needs of creatures. As creatures, our needs extend far beyond the physical necessities of food, water, and shelter. Deep within us lies an insatiable yearning for freedom, a freedom that is as much spiritual as it is physical. But what is this freedom, and how do we truly understand its significance? Philosophers and theologians alike have wrestled with the concept of freedom. Some have defined it as the ability to act according to one's own will, while others see it as the absence of external compulsion. Yet, if we dig deeper, we find that true freedom is not something we can claim as our own. It is, in fact, a gift. John 8 verse 36. If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. This statement from the Bible hints at a profound truth. The freedom we experience is not a natural entitlement but a bestowed grace. Every aspect of our being, our time, our intellect, our capacity for love, is granted to us by an external source. We do not inherently own these gifts. We merely receive and steward them. Throughout history, great minds have echoed this sentiment. Plato argued that true knowledge, and therefore true freedom, comes from an understanding of the eternal forms beyond our physical realm. Augustine, in his quest for divine truth, believed that freedom was found only in aligning our will with the will of God. In these views, freedom is less about independence and more about unity with a greater cosmic order. The limits of freedom and our responsibilities. If freedom is granted, then to whom does it truly belong? We often hear the claim that humans possess dominion over nature. Yet, even as we harness the power of the sun or draw sustenance from the rivers, we must remember that these gifts come with their own boundaries. The sun does not owe us its light, nor do the rivers exist solely for our use. Psalm 24 verse 1. The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it. This verse serves as a humbling reminder. Nature is not ours to command. It operates under a divine order, a balance established long before humans walked the earth. Our role, then, is not to exploit but to honor and protect the delicate web of life. In doing so, we recognize our limitations and respect the inherent rights of all creation. True freedom comes with responsibility. As recipients of divine gifts, we are called to be stewards of the earth. This stewardship means living with gratitude, using our freedom to foster a harmonious relationship with nature and with one another. It is a call to humility, a reminder that our strength is not an end in itself, but a means to care for the world entrusted to us. The philosophy of freedom and the human condition. Let us delve deeper into the philosophical dimensions of freedom. Thinkers from across ages have posited that freedom is not merely the absence of restraint, but the presence of opportunity, a chance to align one's inner truth with the cosmos. Aristotle once said that man is a political animal whose highest aim is to achieve a state of eudaimonia, a flourishing that comes from living in accordance with reason and virtue. Similarly, the existentialist movement later questioned whether absolute freedom was ever truly attainable, suggesting that every choice comes with inherent limitations and consequences. In the midst of these debates, one clear truth emerges. Our freedom is intertwined with our responsibility to ourselves and the world around us. It is through this delicate balance that we find our purpose. We are not isolated beings, free to wander without consequence. Instead, we are part of an intricate tapestry of life, a tapestry woven with threads of destiny, choice, and divine grace. Understanding this interconnectedness challenges us to re-examine our notions of independence and ownership. If every aspect of our existence is a gift, then claiming absolute freedom without regard for others is an illusion. It is in recognizing our interdependence that we find true liberation, a liberation that is both a gift and a responsibility. Embracing the truth beyond limitations. As we reflect on the nature, capacity, and needs of creatures, one overarching theme emerges: the search for truth. A truth that transcends the limitations of our material existence. A truth that points us toward our Creator. Acts 17 verse 28. For in Him we live and move and have our being. This verse encapsulates the essence of our journey. Our lives, though finite in time and space, are imbued with a spark of the divine. That spark calls us to look beyond our immediate circumstances and to seek a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. In embracing this truth, we acknowledge that our strength and freedom are not products of our own making. They are, rather, reflections of the Creator's grace. It is a humbling realization, one that invites us to live with gratitude, humility, and a renewed commitment to stewarding the gifts we have been given. Calling for a new perspective. So, what does this mean for us today? It means rethinking our place in the world. It means understanding that we are not masters of an unbounded freedom, but rather custodians of a precious gift, a gift that demands respect and care. We are called not to dominate, but to nurture, not to claim, but to share, not to exploit, but to honor the Creator who has bestowed these wonders upon us. As you continue your journey, ask yourself, how can I live in a way that reflects this understanding? How can I be a responsible steward of both my personal freedom and the vast, interconnected world around me. In every action, there is an opportunity to express gratitude for the gifts we have received, and to extend that gratitude into actions that uplift and protect all of creation. Let this be a call to embrace a new perspective, a perspective that sees freedom not as an individual right, but as a communal blessing. One that recognizes that every creature, whether great or small, visible or invisible, plays a part in the grand symphony of existence. In the end, our quest for understanding is not just about knowing what it means to be a creature. It is about recognizing our shared destiny, a destiny that calls us back to the Creator, who is the source of all life, love, and freedom. We are each a vessel of divine grace, a reflection of a power that is far greater than ourselves. Acts 17 verse 28. For in Him we live and move and have our being. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and reflection. If these insights have stirred something within you, please like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking discussions. Remember, in every moment, there is a chance to seek wisdom, to pursue truth, and to reconnect with the Creator who made us all. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and always cherish the gift of freedom bestowed upon you.